Hi everyone, my name is Manuel Perez. In this video I'm gonna read some terms related to the phonetics. First one, language, a system of arbitrary conventional spoken, manual or signed, or written symbols by means of which human beings as members of a social group and participants in its culture express themselves. The function of language includes communication, the expression of identity, play, imaginative expression, and emotional release. Linguistic. Linguistic, the scientific study of language. The word was used in the middle of the 19th century to emphasize the difference between a nerve approach to the developing and the more traditional approach of philology. What is phonetic? Phonetic is a branch of linguistics that comprises the study of human speech. It involves the physical properties of speech sounds, their, their physiological production, acoustic properties, auditory perception, and neurophysiologic status. Phonetics. Phonetics study everything related to the production and perception of human speech sounds. Branches. Phonetic is divided into three branches. Articulatory phonetic, the study of how speech sounds are produced by the human vocal apparatus. Acoustic phonetic, the study of the sound wave made by the human vocal organ for communication. Auditory phonetic, the study of how speech sounds are perceived by the heart, auditory nerve, and brain. What is phonology? Phonology is the study of how sounds are organized and used in natural languages. The phonological system of a language includes an inventory of sounds and their features, and rules which specify how sounds interact with each other. Phonology is just one of several aspects of language. It is related to other aspects such as phonetic, morphology, syntax, and pragmatics. Phonology studies everything related to the standard that rule possible combinations of phonemes in a given language. What is the difference between phonology and phonetics? Phonetic and phonology are the two fields dedicated to the study of human speech sounds and sound structures. The difference between phonetics and phonology is that phonetics deals with the physical production of these sounds, while phonology is the study of sound patterns and their meanings, both within and across languages. Comparison: phonology and phonetic. Phonetics is the basis for phonological analysis. Phonology is the basis for further work in morphology, syntax, discourse, and orthography designs. Phonetic analyzes the production of all human speech sounds, regardless of language. And phonology analyzes the sound pattern of a particular language by determining which phonetic sounds are significant and explaining how these sounds are interpreted by the native speakers. What is a phoneme? Is the smallest contractive unit in the sound system of a language. Phonologists have different views of the phoneme. Following are the two major views considered here. In the American structuralist tradition, a phoneme is defined according to its allophone and environment. In the generative tradition, a phoneme is defined as a set of distinctive features. What is an allophone? What is an allophone? It's a phonetic variant of phoneme in a particular language. Example, P, A, PH are allophone of the phoneme P, and T and TH are allophone of the phoneme T. Next, city. The phoneme represented by the grapheme T is an allophone. Neither or neither is another example. And another example that we have that I find is hit, tip, and liter. They are allophones. What is an allomorph? From the Greek prefix allo, which means other, and morph from form. Therefore, the term allomorph refers to the other form of a word. For example, strong, strange, long, length. Other example, goose, geese. Comparison between phone and phoneme. A phoneme is one of many possible sounds in the languages of the world. Phonetic is a constructive unit in the sound system of a particular language. Phoneme is the smallest identifiable unit found in a stream of speech, while phoneme is a minimal unit that serves to distinguish between meanings of words. A phoneme pronounced in a defined way, while phonetic is pronounced in one or more ways, depending on the number of allophones. Phoneme is represented between brackets by convention, while phonetic is represented between slashes by conventions. Minimal pair. Minimal pair are words that are very similar and only vary by a single sound. For example, when we say the words sit and shit out loud, we are making very similar sound. The only difference is the s and sh sound at the beginning of the word. Other examples are it, hot dog. Homophones. Words sharing the same phoneme pattern and pronunciation but have different meaning. Example, two, referring to a number, and two, referring to equal. Weather, weather. New, new. Allowed, allowed. Eight, eight. They are homophone, words that express the same phoneme but different meaning. Homograph. Homograph. Pair of words that spell the same but do not share the same pronunciation. Example, roll, roll. Sign, referring to a mark, and sign referring to a right signature. Another example is tear, tear. Okay? And next one is homonyms. Word pronounced and spell the same meaning, but meaning depend on context. That is the meaning of homonyms. An example is match, cool, rock, date. Those expressions have those expressions pronounced are pronounced or have they are pronounced or spelled have the same spell, but the meaning of those expressions depend the context in which you use those concepts. The next one and the last is a grapheme. Grapheme, the individual letter or group of letters that represent the individual speech sounds. For example, the word trap consists of four graphemes, T, R, and P. Another example are catch, tap, PC, and book. Thank you. Goodbye.